This is a story about Amy Krouse Rosenthal and Jason Rosenthal, who planned to grow old together until Amy was diagnosed with ovarian cancer a year and a half ago. Now the children's book author has found words that are making a whole lot of us appreciate what we have. Their love story, so touching, so perfect, it's been shared all over the world. But it isn't just the way Amy Krouse Rosenthal writes about her love for Jason, her husband of 26 years. It's why she writes. Her article headlined, "You may want to marry my husband. I'm facing a deadline, in this case a pressing one," she writes. "I need to say this and say it right while I A, have your attention, and B, a pulse." Amy takes readers through her heartbreaking terminal ovarian cancer diagnosis in 2015. What follows is not just a love letter to her husband, but a tongue-in-cheek dating profile. Here's the kind of man Jason is. He showed up at our first pregnancy ultrasound with flowers. He is an easy man to fall in love with. I did it in one day. To Amy's friends and family, sharing her love story was no surprise. She's passionate about connecting with strangers and has, long before her cancer diagnosis.
Amy has a great gift for making us understand that life's seemingly small moments are really not so small.
She once encouraged strangers on social media to meet her at the Bean Structure in Chicago to create a memory. She'd be the woman with the yellow umbrella. Hundreds showed up.
We're going to make a bunch of stuff together.
Amy is the author of more than 28 children's books and 2 memoirs. In her love letter to Jason, she talks about the little gestures and kindness he shows, wishing she had more time with her husband and children.
The day that Amy was finishing her modern love essay, Jason left music sheets all over the house, and he put notes on each of those love songs.
In a statement to NBC News, Jason says in part, "It is Amy's gift with words that has drawn the universe in. Unfortunately, I do not have the same aptitude for the written word, but if I did, I can assure you that my tale would be about the most epic love story, ours." In a video for her most recent children's book, Amy herself describes the love of her family.
That feeling you always have in your heart, that's me loving you, whether together or apart.
We're having trouble keeping it together here. It's an incredibly moving essay. Millions of people around the world have reacted to Amy's words. A beautiful moment during what you can imagine is an extremely hard time for their family. Amy, they tell us, is surrounded by her family right now in hospice. They're asking for privacy right now in the days ahead.
It was so beautiful and so touching. It's one of those things you read it and it just stays with you all day.
It does. And I think that as I said before, it kind of makes you appreciate your health and your family and me, my husband. Yes. You know, it really is a love story.
Yeah, I hope people check it out.
Okay, thank you. Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.